What's up, YouTube? Zombie Killer here. I'm Wizard 101. I've pretty much gotten as far as I think I could possibly get on a completely free-to-play player. I played for about 24 hours on this character, but altogether I probably have like 30 hours in this game between all the characters I have stuff. So, right now, the biggest limitations I'm facing when continuing is paywalls. So I'm going to show you exactly where the paywall is, for those who are wondering. And yeah, I got in quite a bit of quests done. I have achieved a whole lot in this game within the time. I've already hit level 13, so I think by the time you hit the paywall, you should be like at least 13, 14 or so. By the time you like done everything that you possibly can. But over here you can go to the Oasis, but if you try to go to the dungeon that they want you to, paywall, right there. Then on top of that, there's a library over here, which will pop up another paywall. I got a quest to go in here, but paywall. So you can get to the homeworld, but you just can't do nothing in the homeworld. Sad but true. And then so that's as far as you can get here. You know, as you progress the story, you'll get told, hey, go to the no world. You do, and that's as far as you can go. So, with the base world, though, you can pretty much just about go everywhere. With just a minor bit of not allowed. So over here, if you come all the way to the shopping district, then try to head over here to Colossus Boulevard, you can't. Paywall. And then, also if you're over here in the old town, which if you're looking for good gear to get you going, definitely recommend checking out the bazaar. Very good spot to go get some money. Also sell some stuff. But if I do have some quests, there's probably like 2 or 3 quests. If that. I just saw a quest for that guy, somehow I missed. But like I said, I have almost all done. So you might be able to get up to 14. Since I'm level 13. Also, you could probably do a little bit extra fighting than I've been doing, but yeah, I've done about all I can. But if you go down here, try to head over here, paywall. So, yeah. Cannot go into any of those areas. But, besides that, though, you got all of let's head back to Old Town real quick. But you got all of Old Town, all of Trident Alley, minus the new section, which will actually take you to another spot. The Dark Cave, I think they call it. That's in between Triton Alley, Firecat Alley, and Cyclops Lane. But you got all of Firecat Alley. So, and you got all of Cyclops Lane over there. On top of that, it's real quick. I'm gonna head here, place some marks so that way I'll fast travel back here later, so I can accept that quest later. But you got all the shopping district here. You got all the commons over here, which is the main hub area. You got all of Ravenwood, and pretty much, which is the school area, all of Gollum Court, which is a nice little tower area type thing, where you can do multiple fights and stuff. You got pretty much the whole pet pavilion and the library to mess with. Right here's the pet pavilion. Here's the library. And here's Unicorn Way. And then down here, as you progress to it, right here's the Deaf School. Which looks like I got another quest over here. Okay, well, I'll have to come back here later. But, yeah, so far though, that's pretty much all you got access to. There's also a PvP area in the Unicorn Way over here, where you could do PvP with other players and stuff, which I'll quickly go over combat stuff, showcase how the game played and stuff for a decent review for free to play players. But you get a bunch of cards with your deck, and you can edit out what you want. Since I'm life character, I excel at healing, so I got a lot of good heals. And then, which this game is completely free to play up to this point. Then you could pay for, access to more areas and stuff. There will be a $20 expansion, but as you see, combat, you just find a card that you like and play it. So I'm going to combine this card with this and play it. And once you drop your opponent HP to 0, you win. If your HP drops to 0, you lose. And if you have a life person, they can heal you and revive you. But yeah, that's how combat works. But yeah, that's all the areas. Got a pretty good bit of gameplay. Like I said, with this character, I got probably like 24 hours of gameplay, probably at least on him alone. I have like 30 hours, and I have yet to buy any thing for any expansion areas. I did buy another character spot in the shop right here. You could buy additional character right here, which I bought. But then also I did buy starting gear for each class, but this is optional. I just got it so I won't have to worry about looking for gear, sorting through gear, just to speed things up. But yeah, pretty much though, that is all that you got for free. You got a pretty good amount. If you ask me, I definitely think this game's definitely a checkout for it, because you get a lot to do for free. You got tons of different schools that are fun to mess with. And there's still a lot more I could do as a free-to-play player. But all the main quests and side quests have been completed. Then you got all these different schools, the lightning, or storm as they call it, the ice school, the firestorm, the fire school, the death school, the myth school, and the life school, and lastly, the balance. They all have their advantages and disadvantages, and if you pick each school as your primary school, they will have special unique cards to them and stuff, so definitely a lot of fun. But I definitely recommend, check out this game. It's quite fun, and if you don't want to pay any money, you can go pretty far without paying money. And then you could call it quits or choose to pay money. But you get a lot of content for free. And gameplay's fun. Especially if you like building a nice deck and stuff. You can definitely have a lot of fun. But with that, I'll see you guys on the next video, where I'll show how far you can get after doing the $20 expansion thing, which will allow you a lot of areas in the game for free. For the $20 to be more accurate. After that, there will be areas that have to be unlocked with crowns, but I do plan on trying to show off what all you could achieve with just paying $20. Which, let's be honest, there's a lot to do here for just $20 alone. Good value for the money with just that bit alone. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. And of course, this is a not VR. This is a MMO game where you got lots of different players. I'm sure you've seen a lot of them fly through. Here's a player, there's a player, there's a player. Lots and lots of players. Also, you got a little pet. Here's my pet. I have not gotten a good pet. This is just the default if they give the life school pet, but it's fine. I don't need anything that good for now. But I'll see you guys on the next video.